Hello everyone, I thought that I would try to do a video on teaching the hold. So some dogs, some KSDS dogs are really good at naturally carrying stuff and holding stuff and all of that. Montana here, my KSDS pup, is not super great at carrying and holding. So I want to really make it clear for her so that she understands what hold means. So what I have here is I have a dumbbell that I have. I also have a wooden dowel. So you could use either one. The dumbbell helps teach them to grab in the middle. And the wooden dowel, I'm not gonna go too advanced right now, so I'm just making it, you know, take and get her to put it in her mouth and start holding. So one of the first things before I get into that, that I taught my dog is a chin rest behavior, and I'll probably do a separate video on teaching that. But basically I want to teach the dog to hold his chin and rest his chin on my hand. So that's the first thing that I've taught Montana. So I'm gonna just review that with her. Montana, let's see if she, ready? Good girl. So you can see, and she's actually putting some weight on my hand. So Montana, chin. And you can see if I lower my hand, she's putting her head down. This camera probably can't see that. Yes, good girl. Sometimes my camera doesn't like to stay. So here, Montana, chin. Yes. Good. And I'm gonna lower my hand, make sure she can still rest her chin on my hand. And I can lower it way down here and see if she'll actually go into a DOWN so that she can rest her chin on my hand. It's been a while since we worked on this, so chin. Yes, good girl. So she's like, I know what that means. There we go. Good girl. I really want to get her to rest her chin nicely in my hand. Whoops. And just because I reach for my food does not mean she's allowed to stop. Yes, good. So I want her to hold her chin in my hand until I've said yes, so I can mark and reward or release her. So there she moved because I reached into my bait bag. So we're gonna try that again. Yes. Okay, so once we have a nice chin rest, then I'm going to decide what I want here. I think I'm gonna try the dumbbell. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell her to do a chin rest. Yeah, I know, she gets the chin rest. That's the only bad thing about teaching a chin rest is give me 5 and chin rest. You know, you're always using the same hand to get the behavior of give me 5 or chin rest, so she gets a little confused sometimes. All right, so I'm gonna have her rest her chin on my hand. Take it. And then I'm gonna see if she'll, yes, okay, good girl. See if she'll take the dumbbell in her mouth. I don't want her to hold on to at this point. I just want her putting it in her mouth, and then I'm gonna release her and I should say give, sorry. Sorry, but I actually released her and said okay, so I'll try to be better this time. Chin. Good girl, so we get a nice chin. Take it. Give. Yes, good girl. Okay, so now I am looking for the hold, so I kind of want to mark that behavior, so I'm not actually going to say give this time. I'm going to see if I can't get her to hold on to it a little bit. Chin. So here she's not resting. There we go. There she's resting her chin. Initially she wasn't putting her chin in there in my hand, so I want to make sure I have that. Take it. I'm going to ask her to take it. Hold. Yes, okay. Good girl. So I'm kind of battling this out myself, but I want to mark with my yes, because that's my marker word, or if you're using a clicker, you would click. I want to mark the moment she's actually holding on to it, not when she lets go, because I want to work on the actual hold. So here we go. We're going to try this again. Yes, there's a nice chin rest. Take it. Hold. Yes, give. Good girl. So there I did mark with a yes, and then I said give right after, so I think that works out pretty good. Eventually I'm going to add more and more length of time and a little bit of distraction. So let's try this again. Chin. Take it. So I'm just holding it there to see if she will open her mouth to it, because I don't want to force it in. Yes, give. So she was hesitant to take it, so I'm going to mark and reward the take, because I'm not sure why she didn't want to open her mouth to it. Ready? Take it. Hold. Yes, give. Yes, good girl. So before you do any of this, I suggest that you do teach a nice chin rest behavior. If they're resting their chin in my hand, it's hard for them to open their mouth, and so they're focusing on resting their chin, and they're holding. They're gonna hold better. The other thing that I really did a lot of too is I made sure that, Montana, chin. I made sure that when I did a chin, I could touch her nose, hold her nose, look in her ears. So I really tried to proof the chin rest behavior. Yes. Before I added the take and that sort of thing. So, because I want to be able to say hold and close her mouth if I feel like I need to. Yes, good job. Very good. So I hope that helps you a little bit. Teaching a hold is a challenge for me, and most all of my KSDS dogs have been natural retrievers. They just retrieve. This is the first one. She retrieves pretty good, but she will hold it for so long and then she'll drop it. So I'm kind of going back to square one, making it fun and simple, and see if I can't teach a lengthy hold. The other challenge with hold is going to be the movement with the hold. So, but we need to get the hold down first in standstill position. So if you remember, dogs don't generalize really well, so just because they can sit and hold something doesn't mean they can walk and hold something. It's like walking and chewing gum at the same time. Anyway, so this is what we're working on. This is what I'm working on with Montana. What are you guys working on? Let me know, and hopefully I can help you out in the next puppy kindergarten meeting if you're struggling with anything in particular. But this is what Montana and I are working on. And I think I will try to go ahead and do another chin rest video so we can get it on YouTube. All right.